Me formally with San Francisco? Yes, I have.
How's that meeting? And obviously, a lot of times with your father playing there, what has he told you with the Niners organization, or how's that meeting?
Man, it was ecstatic just to go ahead and go back and forth over to some of the topics, how I can get better, how I can contribute to the 49ers team, and just to be a part of what my dad left a legacy at.
What do you think about their offense with Kyle Shanahan? He's a very creative, play designer going forward.
It's super dynamic. You have a whole lot of threats over there, and just to be a part of that offense, to know that I'm going with guys that are Pro Bowlers and some maybe even future Hall of Famers, as well as Brock Purdy. You know, he's from Chandler, Arizona, my hometown, and just competing with him back in the day, throwing with him at lessons with Gio, and just it's kind of a nostalgic moment.
What do you think of what Brock Purdy was able to do this year?
Man, like he went out there and competed. That's who he's always been. He's gone and competed against whoever. Doesn't matter the opportunity. He's gonna take the most and make the most of it. And that's the type of person you want around a team that can go ahead and duplicate multipliers. Excuse me, one more time. Just media training, going ahead and developing the right characteristics to go ahead and get to the NFL, as well as just being prepared as well on the field. Wide receivers coach Lincoln Riley, and just building my football IQ. Informally, I have. It would be amazing just to go out there and play with him, especially Antonio Pierce. Me and him have a fond relationship, and just to get back out there on the field with him would be great. Excuse me? Giants? Yes, I have met with the Giants. Yeah, the Giants would be lit to go. I would love it. I would love it. Just the opportunity to go to New York, and I feel as though that the team and the organization is very sound, and they could go ahead and build something in the coming future. Oh yeah, it has its benefits and it has some minuses at the same time. But honestly, it's just a blessing just to have that last name Rice and know that people expect so much from you. I got to be able to take away the work ethic from him, and each day in and day out, I got to put my best foot forward and know I'm grinding towards something different, which separates me in this class of receivers. Exactly, the standard's ridiculous. So you can see what you're expecting from me. One more time, please. The play as a receiver for Caleb. Pretty much, Caleb's going to go ahead and raise you as a receiver. He's going to expect different things of you, and you're going to have to go ahead and check yourself. Each down and out, you're going to have to just bring your A game, because he's going to expect so much from you. He's going to raise who you are as a person off and on the field. The hill, no, I plan to in a little bit. I believe next week on Tuesday, Wednesday. I have met with the Cowboys. Informal. I think the franchise is amazing. They have CeeDee Lamb, who's a great generational receiver, Dak Prescott, and Jerry Jones. He's going to get them right, man. And just to be a part of that organization would be amazing. Hey, it doesn't matter where you get drafted or it doesn't matter what your number's called. He's called Mr. Irrelevant, and he made the most of his opportunities. That's all that matters. I just know he's going to go out there and put his best foot forward each day in and day out.
Brenden, SC players are going to get asked about Caleb all week, but I want to ask you about Miller Moss, the next man up at USC. How was it seeing him succeed so much in his first start, and what do you expect from him next year?
We all expected him to succeed. Day in and day out, bro. Like he was a dog. He was a dog. It doesn't matter if he was behind Caleb. He was giving Caleb work, and you can go ask Caleb himself. So just seeing that as a backup QB, you know, like, hey, this guy has it too, and you can always rely on him when he comes in the game. He does everything right. He graduated in 2 years. He's smart. And you kind of have to respect a guy like that that's always going to be on time, doing the extra work, doing the little details. So, yeah.
What's he like as a teammate off the field?
Exceptional, man. I love for him to be my teammate. Hopefully in the league one day. Yes. Shoot. If I got the chance to play with Bryce Young, man, at the Panthers, there's such a great line of receivers at the Panthers, and just to be next one of those receivers would be amazing. To Steve Smith, and just to go ahead and add my legacy onto the Panthers, I'd be ecstatic. Informal. Man, the Patriots is as serious as Bill Belichick, man. Nah, you got to love it though at the same time because they're such a sound group, and you know that what you're getting from them, as in Super Bowls and with Tom Brady and just a past history, and you want to go ahead and be a part of that. I have met with the Bengals, informal. What makes me the best receiver, what separates me, day in and day out, work ethic, man. Work ethic. I'm not going to allow myself to be outworked. It doesn't matter what position I'm drafted in, where I'm going, they're going to get a dog. And each day in and day out, I'm going to go out there and make sure that nobody's outworking me. And I will, when it's all said and done, I hope to be with my head tall. Just to make the most of your opportunities. They might not come, but they're going to come in spurts, and you got to be ready when they come.
Brenden, it's a deep wide receiver room at USC. Who's a guy that Trojan fans might not have seen a lot of on the field so far? What should you look forward to seeing?
Jacoby Lane, Deuce Robinson. I like to see more of Kyron Ware-Hudson, Mekhi Lemon. There's a whole bunch of dudes over there, man. Like, we're deep, and that's why the ball got spread around so much. And this next coming years, you're going to see why USC is still wide receiver U.
Brenden, you had shared a jersey swap of you and a Niner jersey, and you just commented, damn. What was the context behind that? What was it like actually seeing yourself in the red and gold colors at your dad?
I mean, growing up watching the 49ers and just being in the position I am now, I mean, shoot, since I was 10 years old, I used to look at this combine and be like, I'm going to be there one day. And then last year I went ahead and texted my Mom, we're almost there. Next year we'll be here. And then actually seeing it come to fruition, it's just dedication and hard work. And trying to see that, like, all pay off now, it's kind of crazy, man. Like, it's like, you really have to take a deep breath at sometimes because all the work is really paying off. I'm just not a big physical receiver. I can also beat guys down the field. I can separate very easily. I have the speed, and then I can be a little bit more smooth and consistent within my routes.
What's the best advice you get?
Well, he always says, you got a last name, so you got a target on your back. So make sure you stay in the moment. Don't make the moment too big, and don't overthink, and you'll be just fine.
Brenden, when you've been meeting with teams and going over some of your films, what's the aspect of your game that they're most excited about? Conversely, if there's any aspect that they've been kind of picking at?
They've been loving the physicality, just fight for the ball, all that type of stuff, contested catches, separation within routes. One of the things they want me to work on more is just consistency within my route running. They see glances, flashes of it, but they believe I can be a true route runner, and I can't wait to show that. Excuse me?
Have you spoken with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Yes, I have.
What did you say about Mike Evans? Someone you watch on?
Heck yeah, man. Go over to I even said this to them, to go over and learn from Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and just be in that environment is really going to raise me as a person, just because I already know who Mike Evans is as a person. He's a down-to-earth person, going to do the little things right, and he's going to go ahead and raise you as a person. That was at the Senior Bowl. Yeah.
Brenden, your father's quietly considered the GOAT. I mean, he is the greatest receiver of all time. But what sets you apart from him? Like, what would you say Brenden Rice has so much?
Size, man. Size and speed. We joke all the time, I'm bigger and faster than him. Yeah.
Brenden, speak to us. Have you set a certain time for y'all guys, or do you have a certain goal?
Can't wait for y'all to see.
I wanted to ask you about your teammate Michael Jackson. What kind of player is that?
The guy that's going to do the little things right at all times. He went out there. I saw him after practice, before practice. If he was hurt, he was always in the training room, and that's what you want as a teammate. He wants to get back on the field as fast as possible, and he's going to put in the little details, and we were over here competing back and forth in the weight room. So I know who Michael Jackson is. I know his character, and him as a person is going to take him a long way.
You said 3 words to describe your game. What would it be?
Physical, speed, and shoot, just competitive, man.
And folks should
folks be drafting in fantasy football this year?
Heck yeah, why not?
How does it feel to be Jay Rice? I have another question after that.
Man, it feels even better to be a teammate of Caleb Williams.
All right. My second question is, I'm going to back this guy. Why should they draft you as a fantasy player? Should you be a wide receiver one, or should you be a flex player?
I should be wide receiver 1, man. Obviously, me and you, shoot, what we have 45 catches and 12 touchdowns? That's unheard of. That's something like that, man. Yeah. I had a pretty damn good quarterback. Excuse me, one more time?
What would you say is the skill that if you had to pick one trait to make up like the wide receiver position, what would you say is the
Dominance, confidence. I would have to say definitely confidence.
If you could choose any wide receiver to pair up with an NFL receiver, create that dream duo.
Ooh. You know, me and Drake London, I feel as though we'd be crazy together. Yeah, or me and Amon Ra. Ooh, me and Armand. Yeah. That would be amazing, man.
You're doing some stuff with Madden. What do you think the overall rating should be?
You know, we can start off a little soft, but like I'm in the 70s for sure. Like I need like a 78, 79. I could raise it from there.
How did playing for Lincoln Riley elevate your game?
Playing for Lincoln Riley elevated my game because I'm coming into a situation I know that is going to prepare me for the NFL, as well as football IQ, and not only Lincoln Riley but Dennis Simmons. We sat there and went over film constantly, and it freaking raised my game to a whole new perspective, a whole new level, something that I needed to go ahead and take the next step in my career.
Last question.
I told my dad the other day, like, hey, I might end up on the Cowboys or the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Like, are you going to come to the game still? Shoot. He's like, man, I'm going to cheer you on no matter what. It doesn't matter where you are or what, just anything. If it's a rival or not, I'm going to go ahead and cheer you on. So I'm thankful for just to have the opportunity to go ahead and have him in my life.
Thanks, Brenden.
Thank you, guys.